We're back.
If you come at these kings, you best not miss.
To Gabe.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Shout out to Gabe. Y'all know what it is, man. We tried to wait for Ed as long as we could, man. Ed sleep. Y'all know it. We know it. You know it.
Brother Ed, wherever you are, get some rest, my brother.
Go ahead, man. We'll hold it down, bro.
No.
We'll hold it down. So episode 1 of NFC East Hard Knocks is in the books. Oh, look at that. We stand corrected. Ed,
Yay!
Hey. What's up? Yeah. Hey, look, man, we thought you was asleep, bro.
a.k.a.
We counted you out.
Yeah, no. The AI don't have to say where is that at, you know. So
hey, that's what they would have been talking about in the chat.
I forgot about that.
Oh man. Shout out to Ed, man, for pulling up, a.k.a. Ed in the building. Episode 1 of NFC East Hard Knocks. Your thoughts? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Ed, I was looking for us on Hard Knocks, man. I was gonna see if we made it, you know, because they were shooting fans in the section over from us, but we ain't make it. Episode 1, my first thoughts, I'll start with us, even though we are not at all the main characters of it. We feel like the eulogy portion of a war flick. Like, you ever watched a war movie and they just start showing montages of the characters that didn't make it to the end of the movie? Mm-hmm. That's what it felt like watching us, bro. They showing Jaden and Terry run sprints on the practice field, and Dan Quinn just happy to see players at practice like, oh, I finally got some guys to coach again. But I am happy to see my team being represented. And we got to do something about that nasty ass team facility, because it looked like we got like a Vista print, like bare minimum BigBear.ai Performance Center vinyl banner on the building. That shit looks nasty. Y'all got to give us some CGI or some AI chat GPT formatted shit for HBO films, because that looked nasty. But my early thoughts, we look like a war flick eulogy on there.
For me, I'm just happy to see that, you know, they have the mentality that I'm pretty sure a lot of us hope they had, where they just kind of know, like, I think the quote was, yeah, we lost, but we're not lost anymore. Yeah, but we're not lost. Like, so anymore. You can just tell that they can tell that, like, if this team weren't, and I know injuries happen, but if we were just average NFL hurt, this will be a completely different season. The injuries they know that that's just not who we are. And I remember Dan Quinn even made a distinction. It was a quote that came out last week before the Broncos game. Like, we've been losing games, but we don't have a losing culture. He said, if you come in the locker room, you see like people still excited about the next game. Still, you know, nobody has their head down. There's still, you know, great camaraderie and stuff like that. So it was cool to see, like, even with a loss like that, of course, you know, you don't necessarily take we played them close and lost, and, you know, that's a great thing. You don't necessarily do it that way, but they see that things could have gone way differently if we were just NFL average level unhealthy.
That was a powerful quote by DQ too. You know, we lost, but we are not lost anymore. I don't know.
We need to get a couple of guys back.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody understood that quote and what he meant by that, but that was some powerful shit. Ed, did you have a chance to watch?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Okay, what were your thoughts?
Hey, Ed did his homework. Let's go.
I told you.
Ed was the one that reminded us, so I figured he was gonna do his homework tonight, but we weren't sure if the extra studying tuckered you out, man. We didn't know if you was gonna make it.
Yeah, no. I said, yeah, Hard Knocks. I was gonna watch Hard Knocks. Now the Commanders log, it's a little bit tougher for me to get to watch those, but Hard Knocks, I wasn't gonna miss that because we're never on Hard Knocks. We haven't been on Hard Knocks. I don't think we've ever been. Well, we've been on the other side, like D'Angelo Hall getting hurt. We've never been like actually featured on it.
Yeah,
showed on it, but not featured on it like the main. We're still not the main character as we were kind of like. You know, and it's understandable. You know, we were kind of third fiddle, fourth fiddle because, you know, of our records, same thing with the Giants. They weren't featured much either, except for mainly the Jameis Winston text to Dak. But for us, I mean, it was a lot of the Dan Quinn quotes, like while he was driving in the Jeep, he was like, hit the mark. There was another saying that he usually says, but no, it was funny when Terry came back. He was like, it warms my heart. So he was excited about that. He was like, man, we finally got a full. I'm excited to practice. We finally got a couple guys back, just joking around with Adam Peters.
He was dead ass when he said that.
Yeah, no,
He was so serious.
He was dead ass.
I have players to coach.
Right. He was dead ass.
Yeah, so no, it was understandable they didn't show us much, but there were some good moments. Tavita Pritchard getting the job, that was cool to see that. Jeremy Reeves doing the announcement and whatnot. Jaden talking to Tony Dungy for a little bit, not long. But yeah, no, just getting the guys back was huge, man. And I like how after that penalty, they were like, just go right back at it, man. Go right back at it. We had Debo on that pass on I think Riley Moss. And it was right after the whole, like they just went
right back at him. Yep.
Anytime. They didn't waste any time. And I love that, man. So there were some good moments. I do want to see more of us, but I know
and you will. You will.
I do want to see some more behind the scenes stuff, like some Jane behind the scenes. I guess when he gets activated and plays, they'll probably like do some more in-depth stuff, like film stuff. The film with Bobby Ingram, the film session with Terry, that was cool. He was like, yeah, we believe in you. We got you back. We're excited to have you back. So that was cool to see Terry in that mode with the face on, with the the game face on in the film session. So there was a couple cool things, but I'm ready to see us get a little bit more featured.
Yeah. I was telling people on the show earlier that this was to be expected for the first episode because one, we aren't the main characters, not for this particular episode. And because of the season that we're having, we're not main characters, right? But as this thing continues on, we will get a bigger role because they set it up for us in Philadelphia in particular to be the main characters. We just blew it because that's why we have 4 consecutive NFC East games to finish the season. They wanted us to be one of the main characters. So they're going to feature us. You see how much time they spent on the Philadelphia-Dallas game because the two teams were playing each other? That's what they do. If you watch the Hard Knocks last year in season, when you have two teams playing each other, which is why they set it up this way, they focus a boatload of the episode on those two teams that are playing one another. You get the meeting, the team meeting when they talk about like who we got to stop, all of that shit. You get all of that when those two teams are playing one another. Like extra access to the players. You hear shit talking back and forth. And we're going to get extra shit like the week we play Philly in Dallas in that 5-day span. Like there's going to be a whole bunch of content. Yeah, it'll ratchet up. I know this one was a little disappointing, but this was to be expected. I think my biggest takeaway is me lamenting the fact that we're not better. This shit is fire, bro. I enjoyed this episode, even though we weren't a massive part of it. So well produced. Exactly. I mean, even just the little things like me and Rio talk about movies all the time. Rio's a massive movie buff, right? Like I look at intricate little shit, like the transition from the Cowboys to the Giants based off of the Jameis Winston text, right? That shit was seamless. That keep it pushing shit into the song. Keep on pushing. Like that was so fired. Like even that little stuff right there. That's the shit that I love. Right. They did such a great job with all of this. They always do with Hard Knocks. I'm a big fan of Hard Knocks. It just made me lament the fact that we're not better, that we didn't seize this opportunity. We were so excited. Go back to when we found out, forget about August, when we were hype about this. Remember when this got released back in like April? Yeah. Remember how excited we were? I know, Louie. I know we know. We've been getting our back kicked in for being hyped about these God. Lou done became an online sensation from that video. Like that's never going to go away, no matter what happens. We were so excited about being on Hard Knocks and everything that it was going to entail. And then the season happened. And it just sucks because I see what Dallas is doing. You see, even though the Eagles are struggling, they're still 8-4. You know what I mean? And we should be right in the mix. Like when they put the records up on that wall,
That shit was sad.
And that shit was tough to stomach, bro.
That shit hit me, bro. Like, damn, this is real. We really have lost 7 in a row. Like, this is crazy.
It just is a reminder of a season lost. And that's really disappointing because even though we're going to be featured a lot more in the coming episodes, next week is another episode where we won't really be a main character again.
Hell no.
We'll get a little something. It's Minnesota. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares.
It's gonna be the progress of Jaden Daniels next week. That's
basically it, right?
Now, what I will say too. So they showed the Giants DC defensive coordinator get fired. Mm-hmm. Now I think I was kind of waiting on a Joe Witt Jr. situation, like a little scene here and there, but
you're not getting that.
Yeah, they weren't going to do that because he didn't officially get fired, demoted. So they didn't
And
they didn't get fired for that.
Here's the thing about Hard Knocks too is like they don't just put shit out. They still got to get clearance from the team as to what they want put out to the masses. Yeah. So they're not going to allow Joe Witt to get shitted on here. You know, like you said, he's still a part of the organization. DQ values Joe Witt Jr. You know, whether we like it or not. He's helping him put together his defensive play, game plans every week. He already talked about that. So they're not going to shit on Joe Witt Jr. So you're not going to see that because he's still a part of the organization. But ultimately, the first episode was what I expected it to be. And it set the tone for what it's going to be. And this shit's going to be fire, bro. Like, can I ask y'all this? Are y'all going to allow these other teams' players to become sympathetic figures? Because right now you hate Jalen Hurts, you hate Jackson Dart, you hate.
I respect them though.
Yeah, well, but respect is one thing. That has nothing to do with you actually liking them.
I like seeing Jalen Hurts actually talk like a damn human being and not a robot all the time. Like hearing him cuss on the sideline, man, that effing dumb shit I just did. Right, thank you. You bleed. You're a man. You're not you're not a script that's being typed for you. You're not a bunch of cliches and platitudes all the time.
Instagram.
Exactly. I felt that. that.
Jameis, everybody. I mean,
everybody already. It's like Raymond. Everybody loves Jameis.
The gifts that keeps giving.
Yeah, everybody loves Jameis. So he don't count. Everybody loves Jameis.
I saw a tweet that somebody said Jameis should contractually have to be the backup quarterback for every team in the NFL. Just like whenever anybody
all-time QB,
all-time backup quarterback, he got to step in.
All-time backup.
Hey, that's wild.
You know the best quote of the night on Hard Knocks when they were introing Washington's game? Washington's playoff hopes are faint, and they need a win to stay alive. I was laughing like shit.
Hey, you want to know something crazy? On Sunday afternoon, as I was watching the games, there was a graphic that was shown, and we were in the hunt. All the way at the bottom. I said, oh my God.
I know that shit fueled you, Luke. I know you be clinging to that dumb shit. My son was on that
Thanksgiving dreams came true, bro. I said, oh my God, I got to see us in the hunt for one time.
My son spent the whole day like, look, Papa, I showed you the schedules and how it could play out. 9 and 8. We could be, son. We're not gonna win. I was like, son, we're not gonna win tonight.
Yeah, like, let alone the rest of the games.
You talk about winning out. We're not winning tonight, son.
I know we stick in the Hard Knocks, and we'll get to this when we do our full episode later on in the week. But I'm glad we didn't win, because if we would have won, I would have been so pissed about the Miami loss. I would have went back to that. I would have been hurt because I was like, yo, I remember I started searching through for the vials of hopium. Yeah, when we were up against Miami, I started looking for
copious amounts of hopium. Dangerous levels.
Dangerous levels, man. But I'm so glad that it didn't come to fruition, because then I would have been, because who don't think we can beat Minnesota? Who don't think we can beat the Giants, man? Like, stop.
I mean, we can't. What we can do and what we will do are two
different things.
Yeah,
look, man,
very different things.
You can't get me to believe we're not beating Minnesota, bro.
I'm glad y'all.
You play how you played against the Broncos.
I'm glad y'all feel that way.
Yeah. I don't see us losing to the Minnesota Vikings. Now they still have good defense. We'll talk about that on Thursday.
I still see us losing to the Minnesota Vikings, but
you still see that draft pick. That's all.
No. are seeing the wrong. Everybody keeps talking about this quarterback room in Minnesota. Who is guarding these receivers, bro?
Who's getting them the ball, bro?
Yeah, but
no matter how good your
when
receivers
they're
are,
open, you can get them the ball. We don't got Seattle secondary. We wouldn't have caught any of those 4 picks thrown to them Seattle members on Sunday.
You're not wrong.
We wouldn't have housed nothing either.
You're not wrong.
He cannot get him the football. I'm telling you,
JJ McCarthy gonna throw for 250 on this defense on Sunday, and it's gonna surprise y'all. It's not gonna surprise me.
I don't think any of us.
I have no problem. I have no problem picking us to lose.
Yeah,
you know.
It ain't about want for me at this point because we should beat the Vikings. But
it's not. I told y'all it was gonna be a close game against the Broncos. I'm a very realistic person. Yeah, I got it.
No,
but
Ed, if Ed says it, it's coming to fruition.
I know everybody's still on a high because we didn't.
Hey, bro, no one's on a high. Nobody, don't put that shit on us. Nobody's on a high for a moral victory loss.
The Broncos are a weird team. They don't blow out anybody.
We knew that.
Go home the first time they play a playoff game, just like they did last year. That is not that good football team, but.
The difference is, Rio,
they can be predicting wins right now.
The difference is that it didn't matter who was the quarterback, who was the team. We made the Atlanta Falcons offense with Michael Penix Jr. look like the greatest show on turf, bro.
And when we were relatively healthy on defense.
So this ain't the same squad that you're talking about here since DQ took over as defensive coordinator.
Schematically smarter, but we're definitely a little talent deficient.
We're worse.
We're exactly, and we're playing better. So make it make sense.
I mean, that better. I think fans are giving Dan Quinn's switch a little bit too much credit. It's playing better because it didn't get worse.
I can't say that because again, the Falcons hadn't scored 30 before, and they haven't scored 30 since.
Yep,
they played us in week 4.
Crazy. That's insane.
So I'm just telling you, and this is with less talent, playing zone coverage, keeping everything in front of you. Like, we still giving up some explosives, but they not the back-breaking explosives. Like that dumbass, I'm going to rush 3 and drop 8 on 3rd and 21 and give up 30 down the sideline. Yep. Like, we still doing dumb shit. But, again, we'll talk about this on Thursday. We're supposed to be talking about
last thing I saw, too, Adam Thielen gave up. He gave up. That's how bad it is. Adam Thielen just requested a release.
Yeah.
And y'all don't see the writing on the wall. And y'all don't see the writing on the wall of us being the defense that fixes a bad unit. I see it. It just feels so easy. It feels like T-ball.
If Joe Witt Jr. was still here, I would agree with you.
Dan Quinn defense is not doing shit either. It's just better than before, which is like you went from horrible to bad. Like it's still bad,
bro.
We forced punts,
bro. We forced the turnover. We forced punts. I'm just saying. Look, man. I understand what you're saying.
Nick's but again, not like that, bro. He gave us 330,
bro.
Right? We're talking about we're talking about 9 now.
Right. Yeah, but Nick's not good,
bro. Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. These are bro. If this were what we were before, they would have scored 40 on us, bro.
But what they know, because the Broncos don't do that to nobody.
They did it to Dallas. What you mean they don't do it to nobody? They've done it before. They beat up Cincinnati. They beat bad teams, bro. They beat up Cincinnati. They beat up Dallas
like that, man.
They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs too. And Bo Nix was clutch on that drive.
Look, that's divisional. Like
what I'm saying is
they also beat the Raiders by 3 points and only scored 10 points on them.
Oh yeah. The Jets,
that's family business, though. That's family business.
It took the best comeback of all time to beat the Giants. Like they play with bad teams. Like,
they do. They do.
I think we're giving our team too much credit for what took place on Sunday.
It's not even what the Broncos do.
It's not.
It's how bad 9 is. It's how bad 9 is.
That's
9 in our defense.
It's 9 and 12.
Ass versus cheek. Like someone gotta give.
I feel what you're saying, bro. But what I'm telling you is, it's a better group. It's a better coached group, and they're that like Minnesota's offense with their quarterbacks, Max Brosmer and JJ McCarthy are that bad right now, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not telling you that we might.
I believe, no, they're ass. No, they're Justin Jefferson had like 4 yards on Sunday. I know Adam Thielen's quitting football and had to demand a release today. I know it's bad, but I also know that this defense is still trash under Dan Quinn, and I'm seeing our fans talk about DQ being the long-term defensive coordinator here, and I think these conversations are a mistake.
I actually, so these are conversations for the show on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see these conversations, right?
Oh no, I'm front and center in these conversations because we differ in our opinions. So this is going to be a good talking point on Thursday. But all in all, I see where the Hard Knocks series is going with this team, and I'm going to enjoy this thoroughly. I can't speak for y'all.
I love this shit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good, and I really anticipate us getting some real behind the scenes access, pull the curtain back type of stuff. I wonder if we're going to leave this as satisfied as we do when we watch a Commanders production, i.e. Commanders log, because it's going to be broken up and you're sharing an hour, basically 50 minutes with 3 other teams. Are we ever going to leave these episodes extremely satisfied if you're just there for the Commanders? I love this shit because I just love Hard Knocks. So I'm going to be entertained either way. But if you're just showing up for the Commanders and they're 12 minutes of a, 50-minute pie, you want just the 12 minutes. Are you going to be satisfied? Do you guys think you're going to be satisfied with the overall amount of TV time, screen time that the Commanders get?
I mean, I'm just happy for anything behind the scenes. Like, we get the Commanders logs every now and then, but this is from an unbiased point of view. The Commanders log shows you what they want.
They want us to show. Yep.
I think getting it from just a neutral position that's just showing whatever they want to show, I think that's better. I think that's going to be more authentic look of what we actually are. And I'm with you, like just football period. I'm happy. If you're going for the Commanders, I agree. You may be a little disappointed because we were set up to be the main characters, like we've already talked about. We just didn't follow through on our end. And so don't go for the Commanders specifically, but just enjoy football, man. And NFC East is a fun division right now. The Eagles don't look as good. The Cowboys look better than expected. And the Giants, even as bad as they are at least fun to watch. So, I think it's still something definitely to tune into every week.
Yeah, for me, it's just understandable. I mean, now you have the Cowboys who are winning games, and the Eagles were 8-3 or whatever they were before they lost to the Bears. So of course they're going to get more screen time. The Giants, of course, were in the bottom of it, so it's to be expected. But I'm just happy to be on there, and there's a possibility we may get picked for the actual feature if I'm not mistaken, because I know the rules are like you got to have the same head coach and not make the playoffs. But they may not pick us for the off season because we were just in it right now. But no, I'm just happy that we're on here, man. It's unfortunate that we're at the bottom or second to last with the Giants. But no, I'm just happy to be on there. It's gonna be cool. Once we get to see more Jaden, I feel like that will be cool. Once he starts playing, I feel like they're gonna want to show us a little bit more, especially if we do end up beating the Vikings, and then we got the Cowboys on Christmas, so they have no choice to give us some more screen time.
Yep. I'm cool with the amount of screen time. Like, I enjoy the production of Hard Knocks, whether it's the preseason, the offseason one that they've officially scrapped for real, or the in-season divisional joint. I love the production of it. I love Lee Schreiber as the voice of it. They do their thing with this. I'm so happy and honored to see my team on it. Sadly, we've been recasted as not one of the main characters, but as an extra on the season, but merely as a passenger. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to hit different when Five's back on the football field. I'm cool with it. I think I'm going to be thoroughly satisfied with it.
Yeah, I've got to wrap my brain around the fact that we missed an opportunity to really be front and center in this thing, but I am going to enjoy kind of the behind the scenes look at all 4 of the teams in the division. Like you said, it's going to give us a better understanding and feel of some of these players. Because again, like Rico said, it's unbiased, right? Mm-hmm. Teams put out what they want you to see. And again, they still have the authority to, cut things on that floor, right? And make sure that what they don't want out there doesn't get out there. But ultimately, they're going to put some things out there. It's unfiltered, and I'm gonna really enjoy all of this. And I think this will set the tone for next season, because I really think that we're going to see this team fight down the stretch. I expect this team to play similar to what we saw on Sunday night. I expect that the rest of the way. I don't know if it's going to lead to victories or not, but I don't expect any more ass whoopings. I don't expect this team to go out there and just get pummeled by anybody other than Dallas. That's the one game where I'm like, we're going to really find out if DQ's defense is really like that, because that's the one team left offensively that I say, yes, that should be able to go out there and put up points on us, and we can't do a damn thing about it, is Dallas. Everybody else on the schedule, their offense isn't that good. We should be able to slow them down, force punch, etc.
End of December Philly, though, like I don't know if I can look at that and say expect what I see right now. And our defense is still like, we still trotting out some Bammers on defense, and that's AJ Brown. Saquon stinks, and he still scares me when they show up on the schedule.
Hey, look, we got a number 59 on the field right now.
TJ Mag, baby. TJ Mag.
The rugby
Mag, man.
How do y'all say his last
pathway.
name? How do you say his name?
TJM.
TJ Mag.
TJ Mag, bro. It ain't even no trying, bro. It's TJ Mag.
My son at the game, he said, "Who is 59?"
Bro, everybody
gave that last name about one attempt and said, "Nah."
Yeah,
I only knew because of a Nikki Javala tweet right before the game started. Otherwise, I would have been just as confused as everybody.
Bro, at first I tried to make him Drake Jackson, right? I was like, damn, it took Drake a long ass time to get in the game. It's the fourth quarter. Then I was like, ain't no way Jackson is that damn long on the back of a jersey. Then I was like, oh hell, that's TJ Mag, bro. So shout out to TJ Mag for getting. Hey, he was in the game in a critical possession in the fourth quarter.
He was playing more than Johnny Newton.
Yo, we gotta talk about Johnny. Like, at some point, we gotta have a Johnny Newton discussion.
We sure do. Johnny Newton just out that bitch running around on Sundays, man. Barely.
Johnny like that little kid playing soccer for the first time, just running around having fun, man.
You might as well let him go take the tee off the field after they kick the opening kickoff at this point, because he don't play football on Sunday.
Hey, Johnny can hold the kickoffs. You know, that extra player that ain't supposed to be up there.
when the wind's blowing,
Johnny can hold the kick and then run off the field, man.
Hey, dog, that 2024 second round looking nuts right now.
Colson Yankov
had a catch, man. They threw a tight end screen. Look, we're not doing this right now. We'll save this for Thursday.
I'm about to say, talk about Zach Ertz getting 10, John Bates getting 2, Yonkov getting 1, and Ben Sinnett getting 0.
Yeah. We threw the 14 tight ends, and Ben Sinnett was not one of them.
That's wild, man.
Ben Sinnett finna be that rare second round release before camp next year.
Hey, nah, you guys don't believe the hype. He's not getting released. Shout out to Ben Sinnett, man.
They can use a roster spot.
They finna have Yankov as, because Ertz is he looks like he's trying to come back for one more year.
Hey, just so y'all know, Ertz will be back next year, man. Our worst fears are confirmed, bro.
Yeah, that Broncos game was like, yeah, he's coming back.
He went crazy and he left shit on the field and still went crazy. He left about 60 yards on the field.
I'm going to be honest, though. That was a hell of a play by their middle linebacker, Alex Singleton, bro. That's some shit that our defensive backs wouldn't even do, let alone a linebacker.
Only a Washington team can get a dude who just had a cancerous surgery return for us and then out here making plays still. But he wasn't supposed to be playing football this week.
Bro.
Yes, serious procedural things happening. Everyone just gets healthy when Washington shows up.
Of course, man. That's what we do. That's why you're not gonna speak that Viking shit into existence. But
it's not that I'm speaking into existence, but y'all shouldn't be shocked if we find a way to lose that game, because
first of all, see, you speaking in like certainties and extremes, bro. None of us would be shocked if we lost the game. We're not good. We've lost 7 in a row. We have the longest losing streak in the NFL. None of us will be shocked.
I know the date was last time we won? October 5th.
Wow. Wow.
October 5th, bro. It's December 2nd.
80 something degrees.
So it will be a full 2 months since the last time we
will.
tasted victory. Hey, we gonna take this quick break, get a word from our sponsor, come up back on the other side, get to the comment section, and we get y'all out of here, man. Sleeper is the best way to experience and connect over sports together. It's a one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat in the games in real time with other users, get the fastest scores, blazing fast news and alerts right at your fingertips. Play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. So enjoy sports the way they were meant to, together. Download the #1 sports app today. All right, man. Real quick, Sleeper is a fantasy sports and real money gaming app that focuses on bringing people together through sports and gaming. Shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this stream. If you aren't a member of the Sleeper family, here's an opportunity for you to do that. Click the link in the description of this video to take you to where you can download the app. Make sure Sleeper is available in your area. It's available in over 30 states in the U.S. Once you've done that and you verify who you are, you say who you are, you're going to have an opportunity to not only get $20 free. You don't have to do anything. You have to deposit anything. $20 free added to your account that you can spend on the app. Also, use our promo code KINGS25 to get you a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. That's right, a dollar for dollar match. I advise you get to do this once. Max it out. Use the entire $100. They're going to match that $100, give you an additional $100. So that's $200 plus the $20 they gave you for becoming a member of the Sleeper family. That's $220. You can get active. With $220. And just ask our guy Ed, if you want to play it safe, you can always flex.
You always hit the
flex.
I want a heater. I want a heater, bro.
Man, I'm about to send Rio the picture of the pastor that's preaching. I seen what you've done for others, man. And I just ask that I see the way you've blessed others, man. I just ask that you bless me, man. I want that for me. I need that for me.
I almost hit twice on Sunday. If it wasn't for RJ Harvey not getting 15 more yards, I would have doubled up. Like Louie Tee doubled up. Doubled up on lays on Sunday, bro. Oh my goodness.
Every time I turn around, Rio just hit for another rack. Like, yo, cashed in the comment. Cashed. All I need is 5 more Chris Olave. Y'all cashed.
Shut up, Chris Olave.
This man is hot. I just need a little piece of that. This man is hot. Yeah, so man. Shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this stream, man.
Sleeper better be lucky. Josh Giddey had a basket waved on Saturday night because I really would have spanked him on Saturday. I went crazy on the ticket. I put a whole dub ski on that job. I was about to hit him for 2,900 on Saturday.
Smacking him around, bro. I love it. See, you could be on that type of time. Use that promo code KINGS25. Yeah. All right. Somebody help me with this one.
3704, man. Appreciate you.
You went to the TJ Mag route.
Murakami official.
There you go. There you go. Hey, Rico had to tap into his anime bag.
That was his anime.
His anime bag.
Yeah.
Pull one out. Yeah, I love it. Really appreciate you. He says, seeing the defense with DQ, any added grace for Marshawn? Nah, not for me. What about y'all?
Well, what I will say, Marshawn, he had his best game of the year against the Chiefs. He got an interception. He actually got one. He didn't get one since 2023. We talked about that. I know you predicted a pick 6, so close enough. But yeah, I mean, he was hitting somewhat of a stride. I'll say that was the best game he had probably of his whole tenure here. I know the games last year when he had good games, he just wasn't. They didn't test him like the Saints game. They didn't throw the ball his way. Pat Mahomes actually threw the ball his way, and he actually made a play on the football. We really saw pass deflections or anything like that. But no, I don't think Dan Quinn or Joe would have made much of a difference. But he did complain about the man beaters. He did say that against the Packers. He was like, they ran a bunch of man beaters. And then there was a stat that we ran like 75% zone against the Broncos, something like that.
I mean, but since DQ's taking over, we just pretty much playing zone at this point. Because the Seattle game literally was all man. You saw what happened. Like we can't play man coverage. And you got Mikey outside. You definitely can't play man coverage.
So Dan Quinn and Joey Jr., both of them would love to play a lot of man, but they just don't have the
ability to do it.
Manpower to do that.
So I didn't have any beef with Marshawn. You know, like I said, you could do a lot worse than Marshawn Lattimore as your second best corner. You know, it sucked for what we gave up to get him. We needed him to produce like a number one, and he just at this stage of his career, he's not capable of doing that. So
nobody really getting much grace from me. Like, I like to see that the defense is playing better right now, but nobody deserves any grace. We haven't won a game in 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, according to your script, this is perfect.
No, it is. It is.
You should be happy.
Yeah, I know. No, this is the rest of the season. It's an ethical tank, baby. You just go out there and hard fought, exciting, hard knocks quality losses, baby. We'll sneak one in at some point. I don't know who it's going to be against, but we'll get one, maybe two. But I can't predict it.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
To predict us. Yeah. I don't know what that means anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, Ed. I think I can see the ones that have a shot of being had. Yeah. MC Saba, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Hey, who writes, Kings, wishing you guys a happy holiday season, man. Likewise, we really appreciate that. I genuinely want us to win the next few games. I want people to see the team we could have been this season. Will draft picks really help us looking at AP's draft history? That's a great question. That's the question I always go back to is, like, we put so much stock into draft picks that we don't know if they're going to pan out or not. You know, I'm about winning games. If our general manager is worth his weight in gold, if he is what he's supposed to be, then whether you're picking 13th, whether you're picking 7th or 16th, he should be able to find us a really good football player, regardless. I look at the Rams. They went without a first-round pick. Their last first-round pick before last year's draft.
A minute ago.
Was Jared Goff.
Jesus Christ. 2016?
2016. That was the last time they owned a first-round pick. They're not hurting for talent over there, okay? They've been killing it in the 3rd round, the 4th round, the 5th round, the 6th round, the 7th round. Puka Nacua is a 5th-round pick. So if your GM is like that, then you should be able to find elite talent somewhere in the 1st round. We're not even talking about the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 7th round. I'm talking about the 1st round. So I'm not in the mindset of we got to lose so we can get an elite player. I would love to have one of those guys, but at the end of the day, I want to win football games. Do you guys have confidence in AP is basically what MC Saba is saying. Do y'all have confidence in Adam Peters?
I mean, I just refuse to just ignore the season we had last year. I know this year is rough, but I'm not about to sit here and just throw that season away like it didn't happen. That's the furthest we've ever gone in my lifetime by far. Like, I'm not about to see, and then they did it in one off season. And the reason I'm super optimistic, I mean, even ignoring the injuries, I remember seeing that trustworthy report from multiple sources. Like, other elite players still look at the Commanders in a better light than even our fan base do. I saw Jeffrey Simmons listed us as one of the 3 teams that he wanted to get trade before the trade deadline. He wanted to go to the Commanders. And so I just feel like at the end of the day, Adam Peters is going to do what needs to be done. I can't wait to see what we can probably target in free agency at certain positions, but I trust him to not overpay for and I like the fact that he was aggressive. Again, my main thing with Adam Peters is that a lot of the things that went wrong, I and a lot of us wanted him to do. Like, we were happy about the trades and being after having the success you had last year, you go and get a Laramie Tunsil in a trade. It sucks to not have those draft picks right now, but you're like, yeah, these guys aren't about to just sit here and we went to the NFC Championship game. That's a fluke. We're going to play it slow. We're going to just only build through the draft. I like the fact that they went and got a Debo. They went and got one of the top left tackles in Laramie Tunsil to see, hey, man, let's see if we can go further right now. And so, a lot of things haven't worked out, of course. Hindsight's 2020, but I'm happy he's at least trying. And he has so much respect around the NFL amongst other GMs, scouts, agents, and things like that. I think it's only a matter of time. We got to remember that, the bill got microwaved a little bit. And anything that gets microwaved, it kind of goes cold a little quicker as well. And so we just got to put it back in the oven, I guess.
I know me personally, I believe in Adam Peters, but I'm also skeptical, and he is under a big microscope going into the 2026 offseason. I think there may need to be a little bit of difference in the approach that him and Lance Newmark and the front office take in roster management and roster building. They need to hit on some hits, some real substantial hits in the 2026 offseason, or you really could be crippling the development and window of Jaden Daniels' rookie contract.
Yeah, I'm skeptical as well. I mean, Josh Connolly is starting to play well, though. He's had the last 4 games he's played pretty well. Other than the hold, he had a good game. But yeah, like we talked about Ben Sinnott, he's struggled so far. Johnny Newton struggled so far that second round last year. You already cut Dom Hampton. Jordan McGee had a good game. I'm happy that he got some more playing time. So just looking at the draft picks.
Brandon Coleman is turning into a bust too, but I mean it's a 3rd round pick, but still.
Yeah. So
it's an important round.
Yeah, it is. Is anything first or second day is pretty important.
Yeah, there's definitely some question marks. Jalen Lane had another drop. It was a tough catch, but he had another drop. It's tough looking at AP. Yeah, I'm definitely skeptical going into this year, but I'm cautiously optimistic to see what he does, and he has limited picks too, so he's really got to hit on the 6 picks that we got.
Magic Red, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. He writes, the stage was set for us to go into this season. O-line showed me something. I don't want to hear no masked up Terry slander. He doing what he always does. There's a lot of Terry slander, bro. A lot of that shit. It made me nauseous. I just love to see Terry go out and do what he did and show like he was. Look, it didn't matter who was guarding him. Everybody got a piece of that action last night or Sunday night. PS2 got some.
Yeah, they was all getting
Riley Moss.
The stats don't show it enough because I remember distinctly there was one play Terry had Pastor Tan beat by like 3 yards running deep, but Mariota just wasn't able to get him.
He was tearing his ass up.
Yeah.
We can see that from the field view.
Yeah, even some plays you could argue maybe it should have been penalties on Pastor Tan that weren't called because we're 3-8 at the time. Teams that typically bad teams don't get good calls from refs. We saw how that played out throughout the game. Even
we got beat up by the officials in that game.
Yeah. So I feel like the stats didn't even do him justice, and even the stats that he had is really good against. I mean, we're not only just talking arguably the best corner in the NFL, but as a corner to win Defensive Player of the Year is insane. And that made me remember that, remember Terry cooked Stephon Gilmore after he won Defensive Player of the Year as a corner just a few years back. Like Terry is your best corner in the NFL killer. If he has the right quarterback situation and offensive line to give the quarterback some time, he can carve up anybody.
That was my
that's why I put it as a title of my video. Put some respect on Terry.
That's right.
I know he's been hurt, but he's still a dog. That doesn't stop me from taking like a Colonel Tate in the first round to help him out.
That's right.
But he's a dog. He is a wide receiver 1. I don't like the fact that there's been conversations of him not being a wide receiver 1.
That's my favorite Terry performance in recent memory, and one of my favorite Terry performances I've ever seen of his, because it ain't about numbers. We used him the way you use a wide receiver 1. It wasn't just slants and verticals. Like, he was doing crossers. He was running out-breaking routes from the outside. He was doing a little bit of everything. It didn't matter who you put in front of him. It didn't matter if it was PS2. It didn't matter if it was the white boy. They was getting work. Yeah. They was getting work.
And to add to your point, which is a great point, Rio, the man got targeted 14 times.
That's how it's supposed to look.
Right. And I'll take it a step further. They moved him all across the formation. He was on the left side. He was on the right side. He was in the slot.
How you employ a wide receiver 1. Period.
And I'm telling you,
not using them as a distraction.
Cliff is dangerous when you give him an extra week to prepare. I guarantee you, next week Terry goes back to lining up strictly on the left-hand side of the field, and they don't move him around. I bet you any amount of money they're not lining Terry up on the left, on the right, in the slot, moving him around. Like, he was everywhere in that game. It's easy to game plan for a guy when I know he's just going to be on the left side. If I want to take him away, I can do things to take him away, to make it tougher for you to get him the football. It's a lot harder when you don't know where a guy's going to line up and where he's going to be. And I just give them credit for doing that. But I bet you any amount of money, that was just strictly off of, Cliff had a little extra time to play around with where to line him up and all that shit. Next week, we'll go back to Terry just lines up on the left. Debo's in the slot or on the right side. And now that Noah Brown may be back, that person that we're not sure actually physically exists comes back, Terry definitely ain't moving around once he gets back.
Lou?
Trick question.
Make an important distinction between Noah Brown and Treylon Burks' injury proneness, because Noah Brown, it feels like he's literally prone to get injured at some point. Treylon's, I think it was like a collarbone in Tennessee. First of all, let's talk about the horrible quarterback play he had to deal with there as well. And then the Seawall Sports let us know that like it was like his finger got caught in somebody's helmet in the game that he got hurt just a couple of weeks ago that he just came back from, and like his finger snapped a half or something like that. So far his injuries are kind of the things that can happen to anyone. I'm not putting them in the Noah Brown territory of expect him to miss a few games every year just yet.
Yeah, Noah got injury list embedded in his skin at this point. Like I can't like Lou talking about he coming back soon. We don't know that.
And if he does, how long? Like
hey, look, man, this man Treylon Burks caught that football with the broken hand, bro. With the broken hand,
nasty.
Go ahead, Lou.
With the broken hand, bro.
He then proceeded to try to catch every other pass after that with one hand.
With one hand. I was like, hey,
unnecessarily.
He over here on some one hand. Like, hey, calm down, bro.
Yeah, you don't. You had who you are now. You did have a moment. That's not who you are.
Moment.
Relax, day walker.
Come on, day walker. Now get it together. Shout out to Treylon Burks. Shout out to the receiver room, man. It's been through a lot this year. Shout out to the receivers.
Shout out to wide receivers because I miss seeing them on Sundays.
Yeah, they did re-sign Robbie Chosen as well. Just wanted to get that in. But Treylon Burks, he got drug tested.
he wasn't a part of this conversation. He wasn't who we were shouting out. Right?
Funny as shit.
I forgot about
but Treylon Burks, he got drug tested today too after that catch.
I bet he did. That's so NFL. That's such an NFL move, right? You make a crazy play, we got to check you just to make sure you ain't on some shit.
Yeah,
like catching the ball with one hand means you on steroids. Like that's crazy, bro.
He didn't touch the ball with his other. He didn't cradle it. He just, he corralled it with one hand. He's got to be juicing. We ain't never seen him moving like this before.
I bet you Odell got
he ain't
tested.
Never of the week.
Never seen that.
Ain't no way he did that.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
At all.
Take it as a compliment, Treylon Burks. If you're watching this, take that as a compliment.
Man, Ed looked at each other like that. Treylon Burks.
That Treylon Burks. Wait a minute. Duck it right.
Former first round pick Treylon, but no, it was good to see Terry back. He actually slipped on one play and caught a pass.
He slipped on a bunch of plays.
Yeah.
He was struggling. That turf was beating his ass up, boy. That turf was kicking his ass.
That cardio was vicious on Sunday.
Oh man, he was fighting for his life, boy.
Oh, this is what it feels like to get targeted like a wide receiver one. This is what it's supposed to be, bro. I don't care how they cover you. I don't care who they put on you. I don't care if they bracket cover you. You're a wide receiver one. You get the ball forced to you. Point blank. Period. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, he ran over Talanoa, who funga ass on that one slant. I was like, "Yo, this man, this is my number one."
And he had another moment stolen from him because of Josh Connolly.
Exactly, he would have been over 100 yards. Let's think about that. We don't get Terry McLaurin 100-yard efforts around here very often.
And there was a couple times he beat Surtain deep early, and me and my son were losing our mind because I swear we weren't even watching the play. We were just watching them go one-on-one. And oh my God, he was tearing Surtain up over there. I said, he's back. He's back for real, man.
Yeah, that was the one where where Mariota decided to throw the ball to Jalen Lane. That's when Terry was open on the other side.
Yeah, and make that make sense. Right? Why are we choosing Lane? Why are we doing that?
Tightly contested third down passes to Jalen
Lane. Jalen
Lane's a punt returner, guys. He's a punt returner. He's not a wide receiver.
And Cliff Kingsbury overall called a great game, but I hate these low probability throws on money downs just in general. There were a lot of third downs we just kept throwing fade routes. I don't care who the quarterback is, who the wide receiver is. That's a low probability play on the have to have it downs. And then on top of that, you're targeting Jalen Lane with one of them.
Yeah, that I don't have a problem being aggressive in those situations. You get one-on-one, go for it. I have a big problem throwing the ball to Jalen Lane in those situations.
I understand Terry was on a pitch count in the first half of that ball game. There is no reason why on third down, Debo and Terry are both off the field. I don't want to see Simo and Jalen Lane and Treylon Burks on third down. Stop that bullshit.
I was about to mute you because you said slow again. I was looking for the mute button. I was like, damn, where's the mute button? Then you stopped talking because I damn sure I was just about to mute your ass. This man slipped in another damn SEMO. You think I ain't catch that bullshit?
Why are they out there on third down? SEMO and Jalen Lane, bro.
Duncan Wright, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate, because both of our guys struggle with cardiovascular conditioning right now. One for very obvious reasons, the other because he's just Debo. No. Duncan Wright, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right,
fat Lou.
I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Hey, my man said that wasn't even a pick play in overtime. Debo just fat. I said, dog, go ahead.
Chill out, man.
Debo just hard to run around.
Debo just wide and all outside.
Yeah.
He's just in the way.
He's just hard to get around.
Don't do Debo like that, Jalen.
Hey. He says, how do you get your analysis? From data, game film, or reading?
First of all, I don't know. I know what analysis is.
Yeah, and look, man, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Boy, I ain't even noticed that.
I noticed
like a disease.
That shit look like dialysis. He was going down a whole different
that shit
lane.
Terminal as hell.
Hey, or from reading Peanuts. And he put it in quotations. Are you referring to the comic? I'm not sure, but shout out to Duncan Wright, man.
Hey, shout out Big Duncan, man.
Yeah. Jim, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. I don't know, Jim. Terry, my goat. They can never make me turn on you. Glad y'all and Lil Rio had a good time. They saying this was an ethical take. That's what I heard. Rio. That's the first time I've heard the phrase ethical take before. I'm not going to insert that into my vocabulary. The word tank doesn't exist. Now you're not going to throw the word ethical in front of it and try to make me feel better about the shit.
We're innate competitive losers, yo, but we make it fun.
Ethical tank. The hell out of here with that bullshit. GT7. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes? Cakes. What up, GT? Blessings, man. Rio's PTSD is kicking. We ain't that bad, bro.
I'm gonna stop you right there, champ. I'm gonna stop you right there, champ. We 3-9. Go ahead, Kalu. We are that bad.
One question. How much better you think Trey would have been if DQ was running the defense? It's hard to say because, like Rico said, if he had the pieces, Dan Quinn is running zone because he has to.
Yeah.
If you gave him Marshawn Lattimore and Trey Amos, he'd be running man coverage. So I don't want to make it seem like, oh, if DQ was now, I will say this: DQ is putting guys in better positions to succeed. Yes. He is doing that, and so. By virtue of that, I do think those guys would have played better, sure. But also you have to take into consideration that DQ is doing certain things out of necessity. And if those guys had been healthy, he may not be doing some of these things. So take it all with a grain of salt. We'll talk more about this, though, on Thursday, for sure. Skeeting. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't like how much energy you gave that word, Lou.
Behind that.
And it adds into the comment too.
Skeet. What up? Though Abdul Carter was watching the wrong film. First of all, we all know that's a joke, but hey, shout out to shout out to Weston, man. Weston be putting out the tweets that be having people really thinking that it's
people
legit.
Really think his stories are true, and it gets them every time. And it's so funny to just go with the lie.
Yeah. What I've learned is just put on a suit in your thumbnail. Just put a suit on and a tie, and people believe what you're saying. As long as you type in, as long as the tweet actually is grammatically sound and sounds legit, people will. And put a blue check. You have to have a blue check.
Blue check,
yeah.
Blue check suit and got to be like 50-year-old or older white man.
Yeah,
right. Just automatic. And got to be an inside.
If you have glasses on, it's definitely a real one. It's definitely a real tweet.
Yeah,
a little bit.
That was crazy. That tweet yesterday was wild, man. Shout out to Skeeting, man. Skeet.
Shout out to Skeet.
Daniel Pitts. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. Kings, we need to talk about this good, how good Connolly has been. He's been getting better, man. And that's like Rico has been saying, like he's young. Like this is to be expected. He's going to improve. Had he still been in college, he would have been talked about as the #1 offensive lineman to come off the board potentially in this upcoming draft. So
supposed to be a top 5 pick. And he just turned 22 in the early November. Turned 20.
He's super young. He's one of the youngest players in the NFL. So like we have to continue to be patient with him. But I can honestly say that gauntlet that he faced to start the season is paying off because he's been really better of late. Like I'm telling you, he put Aiden Hutchinson to sleep. I was shocked. And then the Broncos, it don't really matter who they put in front of you, whether it's Benito or it's Cooper or, it's Allen. It don't really matter. Them dudes been eating. And other than the holding penalty, that I was so impressed with our offensive line right now. I got something to say. I'm gonna save it for Thursday, and I've already said it on my channel, but I'm gonna say it with you guys, and I want your opinion on it. Connolly is a part of an offensive line that played really well on Sunday, and I'll just leave it at that.
They did.
Yeah, he did. And you got to remember he played left tackle in college. They transitioned him to right tackle. So that's a big transition. But yeah, you look at some of the PFF numbers, 76.9 on Sunday night, 74.3 before. He was getting like 39.1 PFF grades and whatnot against the Packers and against other teams. So he's been like in his 60s and 70s. So he's getting better and better.
And that's all you're looking for is improvement. That's all you're looking for. Christopher McLaurin, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
Let's go.
50 piece, man. Really appreciate you, man. Our guy, C-Mac, writes, hey, Lou, Rio, Rico, and Ed. Happy holidays, man. Likewise to you and yours, man. Really, truly appreciate you as always. 3 questions. 1, if all 3 are there, who would you draft in the first round between Downs, Reese, or Falk? I'll let y'all handle that real quick. We're going to knock these down one at a time as they come. So y'all been watching Rico, you already on what, 3.0? Right?
Yes, sir. I think I'm going into 4, I think. Yeah, okay. I'm going into 4.
So you clearly know those 3. I know Rio watched a lot of college football. He knows who those are. You know who those dudes are? You know all 3 of those are? Ed?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all do. I'm talking about Ed.
I know 2 out of 3. I haven't watched any.
Yeah, see. So you and me kind of, on the same wavelength.
The kid is more of like a run stopper, but
the Falk kid is like Dan Quinn's type of edge. I'm cool, but like 6'6", 285, team captain, not sexy. That like Dan Quinn probably.
I don't need Dietrich, a young Dietrich Wise. I'm not looking.
Yeah,
for
that is Wise, literally Dietrich Wise.
Yes, that's who Kelton Falk is.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. So, which one are y'all taking of those 3?
Reese is the positional value, because it's looking like he could probably end up being like the next Michael Parsons. Caleb Downs is the generational talent to me. Me, Caleb Downs and Jamal McCoy are the 2 most just purely talented, regardless of position, players in the entire draft that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I think Arvell Reese and Caleb Downs, they're like probably 2 of the best 3 or 4 players in this draft. It just give me one of the Buckeyes is the correct answer. I think because our edge room,
receiver, edge, the other linebackers first round worthy nearly. Like it's
that Ohio State Buckeyes team is so ridiculously gifted. Just give me some of that pedigree on my roster. Caleb Downs is incredible, yo. Like you can say, why would we take a safety early? Y'all not watching Ohio State. He is so
good, like bro. Again, as a Georgia Bulldog fan, maybe I've said this here before, but like Caleb Downs did us as dirty as possible because his brother Josh Downs wanted to go to Georgia. We didn't recruit him. He sought revenge against us the whole time. Like he when he was transferring from Alabama, he was already picking out his classes. He was already picking out dorms. He was on campus picking out which room he wanted. But he did all of that knowing he was going to transfer to Ohio State. He just really wanted to hurt us. He had all of the insiders fool, all of that type of stuff. Just purely revenge for his brother. Even with
Is
every
that the
reason
same Josh Downs that went to Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's his, so
That's his brother.
he's
Yeah,
getting revenge
Downs'
for his brother.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have every reason to hate this kid. Generational. Like I like him more than Kyle Hamilton coming out. I like him more than my boy Malachi Starks.
Lou, you're gonna fall in love
Bolden.
with this player when you watch him. You're gonna fall in love.
My boy
with
KJ Bolden, who's a 5-star right now, sophomore, killing it for Georgia right now. I like Caleb Downs more than him. I mean, I haven't seen a safety like this. I mean, he's not the same build as like a Kyle Hamilton and Derwin James and those guys, but I like him more than Derwin James coming out. Like he's
that's saying a lot.
Different. I like him more than Minka. He's my favorite safety I've seen come out in a long time. I don't want to compare him to Sean Taylor because I think if Sean Taylor were alive to retire, he would have been the best safety of all time. So I don't want to compare Caleb Downs or anybody to him. But Caleb Downs is my favorite safety I've seen in a long time.
Is he built like a safety or is he built like a corner? He sounds like he built like a corner. Is he like 6'1", 200 pounds?
I haven't really.
That's a great question because
that's a great question.
I swear he doesn't. I don't know that.
Yeah, he's built like a corner. He's 6 foot 205.
Yeah, he's a smaller.
It doesn't play like it.
He don't play like
it from him playing at all, bro.
Gotcha.
He does everything.
He like 6'2", 205. He probably 5'11" without cleats on.
I saw a comp say that he's Troy Polamalu with Ed Reed processing speed. That was like a literal comp I saw on some website, and I was like, it's hard for me to disagree, bro. It's insane. He changed the entire defense.
Y'all still ain't choose one though.
Oh, I'm going Caleb. I mean, Arvell Reese could potentially be Michael Parsons, and it's just hard to pass that up. Caleb Downs is the highest floor in this draft. Like, he's the most safe. You're not going to mess with him in the draft. Arvell Reese still has a couple of questions, even though he's a top 3, top 5 player. I would just go Downs off of just you're not going to miss.
Yeah. Our edge room is in squalor right now. So part of me wants to lean Arvell Reese because he could be like that guy, but Caleb Downs could be like the best player in the draft.
Literally.
Like, so are you picking Downs? You haven't picked anybody yet.
I'm gonna pick Arvell Reese just to pick something different than Rico.
I'm even struggling. I'm
gonna pick Arvell Reese because I don't know who the hell is gonna rush a quarterback for the Washington Commanders in 2025, and somebody's got to do it.
And I just know that if there was a situation where all 3 of them are available and we're picking and we take Falk, you should be highly upset.
I mean, there's a realistic shot. I looked at Tankathon today with there's a realistic shot where we could end up with the 3rd to 5th pick. So there's a chance. 2, how would you address RB1 or give Bill another year? Where y'all at on Bill, man? It feel like they out on Bill as a lead back. I'm gonna be honest with you. The rotation was very disappointing on Sunday night.
I agree.
Like, we playing critical snaps, and it's I got nothing against Jeremy McNichols. Love J-Mac. J-Mac's in the game. We throw him for the game-winning play on 2-point conversion, and J-Mac's in the game. Like, you got critical runs late in this game, and it's J-Mac getting the football. Like, how am I supposed to feel about that?
The 2-point conversion for the game was to J-Mac.
Right. It was
a good drawn-up play.
No, it was well drawn up, and he would have been open for the touchdown. I mean, the 2-point conversion, but it's just, how am I supposed to feel about that? Like, I mean, how y'all feeling about RB1?
Breece Hall.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be some stuff potentially available. Breece Hall, both in K9, both might be available. In free agency.
Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, bro. Get me a Tyler Algier. Get me a veteran, and if you want to draft another guy later too, go ahead, and we can make Bill and them the complimentary guys.
And then 3 for Rico. Who do you want UGA to face in your first game in the college football playoffs?
I'm down for anybody. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. I saw the bracket earlier, how it could end up playing out. And I kind of did not like the fact that, like, as of today, Alabama, Ohio State, a lot of those teams are on the other side. Like, we wouldn't see them until the championship. And I prefer to kind of play those guys. I don't like running from smoke. That's me. Because if it started today, we're on like the side with like Indiana and Texas A&M, and I'm not too worried about those guys.
Basically, he doesn't give a shit. Bring them all on.
Yeah, I'll say anybody.
Yep. GT7.
Thank you for this. Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation, bro. College is just crazy, especially football with these coaches. That's wild.
It's been chaos the last 5 days, man. It's been hilarious too.
Wow. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. GT7 writes, Ertz got 5 more games to go. He ain't making it back next season. I'm telling you, as long as Cliff Kingsbury here,
he geared up.
Hey, Zach is not necessarily to be counted out, bro.
Zach will be back. He actually had a couple moments where he got stopped on the first down line.
And he did it again, man. I thought about Ed when he did it again.
Man, Tavita, take his ass to Stanford with you on the staff, bro. Like, it's time, bro. I see you still got something left, but come on, bro.
Yeah, and they gonna, as long as he's willing to come back at a number that Adam Peters likes, he'll be back.
He said he wanted to be 25 years old so he could play with Jaden forever. So
yeah, no, he'll be back. Trust me. As long as he stays healthy the remaining 5 games. He'll be back next year.
He said he gonna get 10 years in with Jaden. If he got to be 45 to do it, he gonna do it. He gonna get his 10 years in.
I will say this: his ass find a way to get open. That's for damn sure.
God, that sentence was crazy.
It was. After I said it, I was like,
even just to finish. You emphasized the A word the loudest. It's like Bow Wow. He was like, we gonna have to. You did the Bow Wow.
Review on the play. Look, his ass finds a way to get open.
If you just don't pronounce the S's, you might get away with it. But you like fully pronounce each S. Like you had to. You did the Bow Wow. You gonna have to smack that.
That was really nasty, bro. After I said it, I was like, whoa, that was crazy.
That shit made that sound. I don't know. I like the tone of it now.
Bottom line is
bottom line after bottom your first word after that sentence is crazy. You got it.
Hey, Zach Ertz is open a lot.
Yes.
And so I don't know if he's going anywhere, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Pause. Duncan Wright, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes? This is the dumbest podcast I've ever heard. Hard Knocks is not a documentary. It's a reality show. All you bums need to listen to me.
I feel like when Duncan sends a super chat, you gotta read it like twisted because there's always no punctuation anywhere to be found. It's just a bunch of words. This is the dumbest podcast I've ever seen. The hard about this. You gotta like read it like at animated speeds.
Hey,
now you gotta read it like you need your finger to read.
Yeah, I'm just proud of him, bro, because he didn't spell anything wrong in this one. This is.
No capital letters, though.
He does. Look, there's a certain level of education we have to assume here. It's okay. The punctuation's not important. The spaces aren't important.
It's a Philly fan, guys.
Yeah, like you just got to understand his background and be happy that
his environment.
You got to be happy that it actually is legible. You can actually read it. So shout out to Duncan, man.
Yeah, the mayor couldn't even spell Eagles right. So I mean. That's where it's coming from.
It's rough. Tony! Hey!
My God. Appreciate you, big dog.
Shout out to Tony. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you in the 50 spot for Tony 2025 or 251. Right. Fellas, do you want Bain, Falk, or Woods in the draft? Or do you want another position like wideout?
Bain of those 3.
So who is Woods?
Peter Woods.
Peter Woods.
That's the 3 tech from Clemson that is not productive. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Like Clemson came into the season, everybody was hyping them up. They were about to have arguably one of the best D lines of all time, and I mean they played all right, but they didn't live up to the hype they were supposed to.
Yeah, Peter Woods, he's straight, but he's a non-productive 3 tech. That's not what I'm touching in the first.
Oh, Johnny Newton. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that Johnny Newton. You know,
okay.
315 Bama. I'm cool.
Okay. A bigger, heavier size Johnny Newton is big.
Yeah. Ruben Bain Jr. has superstar potential. That's the player from Miami, the edge. That's the one. Like, if it's edge, like I would love to have that guy here.
He's definitive. Well, I think he has a strong case to be number 1 overall pick if his arms weren't short. That's gonna scare some teams away.
I can live.
He has Ben, the ball get off. Everything's insane.
I've seen long arms come here and not sack quarterbacks, and this dude is explosive off the edge, man.
I'm with you on that.
But I'm open to more positions too. You know what I'm saying? I know how badly we need an edge, but I need a game changer. So take me one of those in the first round.
CJ the Great, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Hey, really appreciate you. Writes, whether the team is giving us the highest of highs or the bluest of blues, we'll cover it all here on Commanders Nightly News. Of course, I'm your host, Louie Tee, Mr. I Digress, a.k.a. Louie Tee, Mr. No Meat. Pause. Eggplant Pizza King.
No meat.
That's crazy. Louie Tee, hey man, shout out to CJ the Great, man.
And no meat eggplant is somehow like ironic as hell. That shit's kind of like an oxymoron.
and it's all nasty. When you put it together like that, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know it's nasty in real life too, but that's the life you chose.
No. It is not. We have to make sure there's a distinction there.
Mr. in the flesh, man.
Mr. Deacon, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate. Writes, as much as injuries have hold us, I hope AP and company don't use that as a crutch to keep the same approach in the offseason. Still need some changes. I think this season humbled them. I really, truly do. I think they realize that you can't skip steps, you know. They went for it. We were in a position last year, and as Rico said earlier, no one is apologizing for what happened. Like, they went for it. There was an opportunity that presented itself. They went for it the way that they chose to go for it, and injuries really never allowed the situation to manifest itself into anything positive. And so I would have loved to have seen what it looked like. All of us would have, but we never got that chance. And it is what it is. So we have to move forward. And I think they're going to approach this offseason a lot differently than they did last offseason. But we'll see. I would
have had more regret if we weren't aggressive in the offseason. We just sat and chilled after we went to the NFC Championship, and then we ended up going, say, 7-10. That would have been more, even though we would have had more wins than what we're probably going to have by the end of this season, I would have had far more regret of us not even trying to go for it all.
I agree. I concur wholeheartedly. Bad Wi-Fi. Rio, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Lane lost his middle name privileges. He's Joshua now. Damn.
Joshua Lane.
Damn. That's rough. But I feel for him because the thing that he was drafted to do, he hasn't gotten an opportunity to do because we haven't forced enough punts. And then now we finally forced some punts. And now you got what is the man? Antonio Hamilton Sr. out here getting smoked on the outside and giving up tackles as soon as he catches the football. So we don't even have the requisite guys on special teams to be able to block.
I'm not sure he should have fielded that one, though.
Oh, he should have. That one had space, bro.
Oh, he had space,
telling you. Okay. That one was, oh my God. If that first guy doesn't make that tackle, if all he had to do was that guy just had to be blocked. That had a chance to be a big return. That had a chance to be a big return. Gearcell 1. Thank you for super chat. Ed, it's on you.
Shout out to my guy Gearcell. He says, I hope Noah Brown is feeling better. She should he called him a she.
Whoa.
Damn.
With his cinnamon sauerkraut yoga pants with a melody sensitive fade with Largo waves.
Melody sensitive fade.
What Largo do?
Sensitive melody.
Cinnamon sauerkraut.
Sounds so crazy.
Yoga pants.
Cinnamon
Why is it always the tightest pants possible?
Cinnamon sauerkraut.
Cinnamon sauerkraut is crazy.
Melody sensitive fade with Largo waves, bro. That's crazy.
I don't even know what that is.
Largo.
I can't even. Normally I can't even envision this shit. This is different. Daniel Pitts, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling it up. Who writes, Kings, how we feeling if Ayuk gets released? Him with Terry, man. Rio said his knee is shredded. It's shredded beef. Like to say.
We're gonna sign him if he gets released. So, I'm praying on his health. because I like the player when he's healthy. He tore his knee up in multiple places, and he hasn't played any football in 2025. Hopefully that's all posturing to get out his current situation. But if the money ain't crazy, they're gonna sign him if he gets let's be frank. Brandon Ayuk is coming here if he gets released.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think any of us disagree with that.
If he can play, upgrade.
Yeah. Do you bring him and Debo, or is it and the or?
It starts to get a little interesting.
It's or, right?
They taking some hometown discounts for me.
I honestly think Debo doesn't even have anything to do with the Ayuk. I just don't think they're bringing back Debo, period, because I think he's going to ask for too much money, whether we get Ayuk or not. I personally prefer to bring back Debo, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I like Debo a lot. I mean, that was a big catch at the end of the game, too. He's had some really good chemistry with Jaden. I would like to bring him back. But, yeah, if Ayuk gets cut, that's happening. Like, even Jeremy Fowler came out today. He was like, yeah, we're a team to watch. So, like, he's definitely get some information there. And you really don't need to have sources on that. Like, Adam's going to make that move if he's cut. So, I would definitely make it happen.
Is this happening before season end? Because I keep feeling like they're talking about, like, they're going to release him, like, soon.
I mean, if the playoffs roll around, like they get closer to the playoffs, they might not want the distraction because it's a distraction right now.
Yeah, because it some of the stuff I've been reading, it feel like they about to release him in December.
It could happen. I mean, they're in a playoff push, and you got Kyle Shanahan spending the first 12 minutes of his press conference talking about Brandon Ayuk, a dude who ain't played a snap for them all season. Like, they don't want to keep having those conversations.
Yeah. And then he put out that video where he was on FaceTime with Jaden again. So, I mean, like,
yeah.
I feel like, yeah. I think it's going to happen in the off season as far as the release, though.
Yeah. Me too. I don't know. They might, it's one of those, you get put on one of those lists, right? Where they don't have to pay you type of deals, like conduct detrimental to the team or something like that. I can see him being placed on one of those lists and then they deal with him in the off season, but it don't feel like something that would happen now, but it feels like it's imminent though. Like it's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, if he gets released, he's so a command. He might not even take visits with other players or with other teams.
Skeet, 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 skeet.
That was too melodic, Lou.
Hey, Jetta's looking like he wants out his QB9 and the NPC.
Yeah, Browsmer. Oh, 9 in the NPC. That is, it looks really bad over there.
He's not going anywhere, but it's a tough situation when you take one of the best receivers. Is Justin Jefferson on track for 1,000 yards this season?
That's a great question.
He can't throw it to himself.
Crazy. His unders have been feeding families this year. Too.
He probably is though, because he's that type of dude. Like he's always on track for 1,000 yards.
It's been so bad over there. Like Carson Wentz looked like a capable.
Yeah, he got 800. Yeah, he's definitely getting.
Okay, he good.
Like, a bad year for Jettas is like 1,200. This is one of those, Lou.
Yeah. But I forgot Carson Wentz was out there earlier because my dad keeps saying, "Man, if Wentz ain't get hurt," and I'm like, "It's Carson Wentz, bro." But Carson Wentz compared to these two dudes,
right? Yeah, he was looking like a gunslinger out there.
Yeah,
JJ.
It's rough.
Y'all about to be so sick when 9 give us 260 on.
He's capable. He did that to the. I want to say he did that to the Ravens. He put up like 250 on the Ravens. It still
our defense is very capable. I know everybody thinks DQ is Buddy Ryan right now. This is why
I say you talking in the extremes. You all the way at the end of the
there yet.
My logic is not even on Dan Quinn's defense. It's just how bad it is.
Because we are optimistic about what we've seen now. It's the 85.
This is the best skill player. Like wide receiver room, tight end combo we've seen since DQ took over on Sunday. So I'm ignoring
and arguably the worst quarterback.
Yeah. But I'm ignoring the quarterback because
you can't do that, Rio.
Anyone can throw to open receivers. They gonna be open for. Did you see Cortland Sutton and them on Sunday? They was open as a bitch versus us on Sunday.
They were. You're not wrong.
And
that's when we.
All day to throw the ball.
That's when we rushed 3 though. He was wild. Like that was dumb, the dumbest shit ever when we would rush 3. I'm like, what do you? We could barely get home with 4. What makes you think rushing 3 is a good idea and dropping 8?
I'm just saying, whatever NPC they trot out there on Sunday, they're gonna have time and they're gonna have receivers that are open. And I'm putting 2 and 2 together, man. Like I think we're being very confident about this game on Sunday.
And no one's confident. We'll talk more about it on Thursday.
Y'all niggas is confident.
I'm very confident.
I'm not very confident about anything.
Ed already done put his money line in.
This is the one game.
Feeling good makes me feel even better though.
This is the one game I'm confident for the rest of the season. This is it.
GMT Dro, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski, man. Really appreciate you. Who writes, trading down is inevitable. Only a game changer, defensive end and wide receiver as a first round pick. They should collect picks the next 2 drafts before JD5 contract resets the market. I like what I saw out of 17. Part of why we're in the position that we're in now is because we traded back. And like blue chips are what we should be after.
Yep.
We have enough red chips on the roster. We got a lot of those. We collect those. We need blue chips. We need, like you said, game changers, game-changing players. Trading back, you may still be able to find those, but I'm not looking for quantity over quality right now. If you tell me we got 6 players and you nail 4 of those 6 in the draft, cool. I don't need a 10-player draft and 3 of those dudes pan out and 2 of them are in day 3. Like, I want to hit on some big-time game-changing prospects, and if we only got 1 pick to do that with the first rounder, so be it. We don't have a second, we don't have a third, fine. Or we have a third, we don't have a fourth, rather. Fine, so be it. But I really want us to hit on the first round pick, whoever it is, wherever it is. I really want us to hit on that. Trading back and collecting picks is kind of what got us here. That 2022 draft is one of those drafts you look back on, and there was a lot of talent we passed over on to trade back and select Jahan Dotson. You know, I mean, we were all on board. I can't sit here and act like I wasn't on board with it at the time. But when you see what
I was mad. I was a big Jameson Williams and Kyle Hamilton guy. I was sick.
Mad as shit.
Was Chris Olave there too, right? Chris Olave.
I wanted Olave.
Yeah.
I wanted Garrett Wilson.
I wanted Olave
pick before us. I wanted one of the Buckeyes.
I wanted Olave.
And if we had to go to a different position, Kyle Hamilton. That's what I wanted. I did not want who I called at the time wide receiver.
I was Kyle Hamilton first round, George.
I don't want wide receiver 10 from Penn State.
Yeah.
I was Kyle Hamilton first round, George Pickens second round the whole way. I mean, I like the Ohio State receivers, but not enough to just not wait for George Pickens in the second or even trade back. If you're gonna trade back, get him at least, please.
I was Olave. I was either Ohio State receiver. I didn't want anything to do with Drake London.
Me neither.
He wasn't on the board when we drafted, and look at what he turned into. Shit, we were wrong about him, but
I was definitely wrong.
Yeah, big time. I was one of my biggest misses of recent note.
He would have even done more damage if he had a quarterback.
Josh Doxson, Josh Doxson scarred everybody. All the big receivers that are not fast.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I was a Chris Olave, Trent McDuffie guy. And all of those guys went in that period of trading back. Hamilton, McDuffie, Olave, Jameson Williams.
He just knew the team that picked Hamilton. Oh, this is gonna be great. He's gonna be great here. The Ravens, really.
Yeah. And it's crazy because when you look at all the players that got selected after we traded back in that period,
hits
all of them. And the one guy we traded back to get
is
ass-tastic. Yeah, so this typical Commander shit, right?
Yeah.
Typical Commander.
Again, for a lot of people that are mad at Adam Peters, bro, Jamin Davis, Chase Young, Jahan Dotson, all of those guys are supposed to be stepping into their primes. They're supposed to be in their Pro Bowl years, all first rounders. Even the second rounders, like Fadarian Mathis, should be in his prime right now. So, like, it's just Ron Rivera set us so far back that, Adam Peters hasn't been perfect, and some people may argue he hasn't been great, but a lot of our problems come from missing on so many drafts, so many years in a row.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels being great made us forget that. I feel like a lot of people.
Right. Yeah. Jamin Davis just got released by the Raiders today too, by the way. But yeah, I'm of the mindset just to get the blue chip guy instead of trading back, because we saw Adam Peters last year with the trade back with Johnny Newton and Ben Sinnott getting those guys. And Mikey's starting to play better, but the trade back, I'd rather just get BPA, just get the blue chip guy, whether it's a receiver. Just get the best player in the building at this point.
Yep, I'm with it. WV Breezy, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. West Virginia Breezy, right? What's everyone's listening to? No lies. Merry Xmas. I'm Christmas music right now, bro. You're not gonna hear nothing else banging out my speakers other than Christmas music.
Christmas music and Wale's album for me.
Yeah, I'm looking for new Christmas music right now. That's all you're gonna hear coming out of my set.
Northern Cali and Thug.
Okay. Hey, what you listening to right now, man?
Oh no, I was gonna say the same thing, like Wale and Christmas music. I think Gunna's supposed to come back to DC pretty soon. So
he was tonight. He was here tonight.
It's tonight. Oh damn!
Yeah, he was here. He was at Anthem tonight.
Gosh,
his second show.
They thought it was Kurt Franklin and the family.
Oh,
oh yeah, we got it. That stomp used to go insane, bro. That used to go crazy.
My brother say stomp. Yeah.
My sister say
stomp. Hey, Timothy Sindel, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Writes, if this staff lets another player walk based off of what an injury-prone player may or may not do, I will crash out. Enough. AP, you better ace free agency in the draft. I'm sick of the team's mistakes.
I ain't mad at that at all, man.
Look, I think we are all in unison here that we just got to find a way to make the right decisions. We made enough wrong decisions here. Free agency
sets up the draft.
Yeah.
I'm very wary and I'm very skeptical. Like, I know everybody's excited for the Brandon Ayuk thing because he's Jaden's best friend. I really could give a shit about that friendship, bro. If he's healthy and he can play, if he could give me a good percentage of what he was before his meniscus, ACL, MCL, ACL, all of that decided to tear, then I'm with it, bro. That friendship don't mean a damn thing to me.
Yeah, I could care less about that. Yeah. It's all about what can you do for me, man?
Me.
If you can't play. Like, we don't even know if this dude can hoop anymore.
Yeah, I want to know that he hasn't touched the gridiron this year.
He hasn't played a game since week 7 of 2024.
Yeah. He hasn't touched a practice field. He hasn't ran a gasser. Like, what type of shape is he in right now? I see him more active online than what's he doing? He got a workout video out or something I could go off of?
Nah, he don't do that.
The article said that he works out in the morning. He leaves. He leaves before everybody else can get there. That's what they've been saying. He has been shown to the facility. He'll work out at 5 a.m. and he'll leave before everybody else gets there. That's what the report said.
Weirdo.
He is working out.
Tony, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Tony writes, thank you for the Dubsky first and foremost. Who writes, you guys giving Payne the bag in free agency? Y'all re-ing up with Payne? You got 1 year left.
I'm trading him for the highest bidder.
You think you're gonna get anything for him? I feel like this is another Jonathan Allen situation from last year.
Highest bidder, bro.
What if the highest bidder is a 6th round pick? You doing it?
Oh God,
that would hurt my soul, man. Because he's been playing well, but we're in an ugly situation. We're backed in the corner.
You can't make somebody give you a 5th for just the name alone, Deron Payne. Somebody, oh yeah, Payne, I'm a Payne. Yeah, he got the bag. 1st round pick, Payne. We give you a 4. We give you 5. We give you a 5 for him.
The problem is they know we caught between a rock and a hard place. Like,
I'm not giving him any more bags. He's got enough bags from
us. That's a tough one. Abel Ambrosio, my guy. Thank you for the super chat rights.
Are y'all giving him the bag?
Me personally, I got to see what Deron is talking about. Like, I feel the same way y'all feel about, or at least you do, Rio, about Debo. Like, what's your number, bro? If it's reasonable, we can talk. But if the number is crazy, Because we paid Duran like he was a pass rushing defensive tackle.
We did.
He's not. So I need to readjust your salary accordingly to match what you actually do on Sundays. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Hometown discounts is the theme for bringing players back, because no other than Laramie Tunzel, like there's no hometown discount that will be applied to extending him. He's going to get top freight, and he deserves to get top freight. Nobody else needs to be trying to get paid here.
I agree. How y'all feel about playing 5 versus the Eagles?
He said he's talking about playing at 5. They announced the time today.
Oh, at 5, excuse me.
Yeah, we got flex to the like.
Yeah, because it's 2 games, right? And one is at what, like
the Packers Bears is now going to be the night game. We're going to be the 5 o'clock game.
Yeah, it's 3 games that day, right? Like Chiefs Broncos is 1 or something. No. That's
Christmas. That's Christmas. No, there's only 2 games that day.
That's Saturday.
And we were originally going to be the night
game.
Yeah.
They said, we don't need to be that shit.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we don't need to be that.
5 on a Saturday.
It's still good. That's still good timing. That's still good timing.
5 is a very weird time.
5 p.m. on Saturday is so random.
It's a weird ass time, but I'd rather that than, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'd rather that than the 8:30, especially when we ain't shit. You know, I'd rather get the game out the way and still have the rest of the night to chillax. It's crazy, man. What this season was, they set us up to be like front and center, bro. Like,
and we wanted it. We wanted all.
No, I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't change anything. Like, I wanted all of that, and I still want it, but we got to earn it. We got to earn it again. Like, if we have a hell of a season next year, I'll be talking that same shit. The year after that, talking the same shit. But it's just crazy that they put us in a position to be what I thought they were going to put us in a position to be, and we just didn't capitalize.
Yep.
Mr. Washington 007, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. It writes, what up, Kings? What up, Mr. Washington? Shouts out to y'all for holding this fan base down every week. Question for Rio. When are we getting our first boots on the ground update on the RFK 2.0 demolition?
Hey, I will get out their boots on the ground when they get that old Dusty out of there and they start breaking ground on the new stadium. I'll be updating on that one. Not doing no updates on the old one, but when that new one, when they put them shovels in the dirt, y'all gonna be getting some updates from me. I got y'all.
He got his boots on the ground.
You're gonna be out there.
It's brunt boots.
Yeah, make sure it's the right one.
Not in the brunt.
Not to a man.
Shout out brunt boots though.
Hey, no shout out. Shadow Striker. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Shadow Striker 789 writes, almost broke my TV in my dorm when we skipped over Hamilton. If we skip over down, that's not going to happen, first and foremost. They're not skipping over downs. It's different, right? Like Hamilton, he looked the part, but I mean, we talking, what, were we 11th, right?
Yeah, we were.
Ravens 11th. Took him when, like 14th?
Yeah, like 14th.
Downs isn't getting out of the top 5, okay?
If he does, he won't get past like 7 or 8.
Yeah, this, like, I look at Derwin James and Hamilton similar. Like, they were really good. People thought they were going to be really good, but they both fell to the teens. Downs isn't getting out of the top 5, bro. I don't think
people rave about Caleb Downs.
I don't think he's getting out of
you know how they get weird during draft season. Yeah. Let him go run a 4.6 and all of a sudden, even though you can see on tape he ain't no 4.6.
I'm about to say, ain't no way he's gonna run a 4.6, bro.
But the testing be weird, bro. You could have woke up late, you ain't get your breakfast, something in your routine off, you go out and run some bullshit. Like, for example, Tez Johnson is fast as shit on Sundays.
Yeah.
Tez Johnson ran a dirt ass 40-yard dash. Tez Johnson's way faster than his 40 said.
He is. I think everybody could see that. But the problem with Tez Johnson was, bro, you 147 pounds soaking wet. You can't afford to not run fast. I don't give a shit what kind of day you're having.
And look at him out there with the buck, just burning back.
Yeah, no, he's kicking ass. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But at the end of the day, like, fast guys run fast, slow guys run slow. It's only a story when the opposite happens. That's what a wise man once told me. If Tez Johnson's really fast, I don't care how, like if you hurt, That's one thing. Like Joe Hayden ran super slow at the combine. He was hurt. He cleaned it up at his Florida Pro Day, right? Like most
pro days be bullshit. Like Pro Day 40s, them shits be supremely lies.
Of course, but I mean, if I had a bad combine, that's why dudes don't even do the combine for anymore. They just wait, because I can tell you anything. It's a bunch of hand times. There ain't no official times at the combine. And dudes be having like they be having
the ranges be crazy.
Ranges. There you go. They be having ranges, bro. Like he ran between a 4.48 and a 4.42. Like what? He ran between a 4.48 and a 4.56. Wait. What? That's huge. That's a wide range, bro. But that's the type of stuff you be seeing.
I'm almost to the point where I just want a Buckeye, bro. Give me Carnell Tate, Arvell Reese, or Caleb Downs, and I'm cool, bro. Like, give me one of them.
Definitely go with Carnell Tate for sure. I'm good with him too.
He's a dog.
Yeah, I am a huge fan of Carnell Tate. I'm actually one of those people that's leaning more towards him than Jordan Tyson. Ooh. I really like Carnell Tate
because I like Tyson a lot too.
I like Tyson a lot too, but Tate is. I see so much George Pickens with him without the attitude.
He's a dog.
I can't wait till I actually know who the hell y'all talking about.
Carnell Tate,
I know the wide receiver for Ohio State. I know names. I don't know games. I don't know who the hell Tyson is. I don't know.
I remember looking up some stats, bro. He's Arizona like one of the best. He's like 6'3". He has one drop this season. I think he has the highest contested catch rate, and he also is one of the most efficient deep ball threats in college football this season as well, bro. Everything, and he knows the whole route tree. I'm surprised there's not more hype for him. I guess because everybody's just Jeremiah Smith since he came out of high school. It's no way both of them are this great, but Carnell Tate is serious. I like Carnell Tate. I like him more than I like Chris Olave coming out. Like I'm super high on Carnell Tate.
Lou, Arizona State, 6'2" receiver, Jordan Tate. He's nasty.
Is he 6'2", 200, or is he 6'2", 215?
No, 6'2", 205.
205. He breaks tackles like he's 215, but I don't know if he is.
Yeah, he plays big. He plays big. He plays above the rim, and he's football fast.
Is he okay?
He's football fast.
He's
a dog.
Yeah, I got Tate over Olave coming. I love Tate. But I love Tyson a lot too. I would be happy with either one.
Okay.
We taking Keldrick Falk though.
No, you have to put that on us, man. Mr. Deacon, sir, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Right.
I know my
Reese or Bain. Who do you prefer for this team?
Yes.
I think he said yes. Either one. Bro, I think I've heard that Reese is more so the guy you would take in that situation.
I'm leaning more Reese personally, but I would be so happy with both. Yes. So happy.
Yeah.
I don't even think we're going to pick high enough for Bain, to be honest, though.
And there's a chance. If Rio is correct and we are as bad as he says we are, then there's a legitimate shot.
I don't know, bro. I think we could lose out and still not end up with
these
teams in front of us are.
I'm telling you, Rico, I went through.
They play each other. Some of these bad teams.
But you got to understand, like, there's only two teams that we can't get in front of: Titans and Raiders. That's it. That's it. Like, we're sixth right now. All right, the teams in front of us all can win games, and we play one of those teams in the New York Giants.
Yeah.
So, and the teams behind us, they're going to win more games, and we play one of those teams in the Minnesota Vikings. So, when you look at this thing, Arizona's going to win another game this season, bro.
Oh yeah, they will. Yo, Brissett going crazy out there, bro.
Bro, they are going to win. Like, I looked at this thing and I broke it down today. Bro. We can't finish any worse than 11th based off of the way it's set up, and we can get as high as 3. I think we are more likely to be right in that 5 to 8 range, but we can get as high as 3. You're not getting front. Vegas and Tennessee aren't winning another game this season. They're terrible.
I don't think y'all understand how loud I was yelling at the TV rooting for the Jets to win. So we can move behind us and draft. Yeah, understand. I didn't even care about the Falcons part. They could have been playing anybody. Y'all don't understand how hard I was rooting for them Jets in that game-winning field goal. You would have thought the Commanders hit that game-winning field. I was so happy.
Hey, bro. It's something about them jet kickers from about 54 with the game on the line when we trying to get some shit accomplished. It just hit different, bro.
Thank you, Greg, for Jaden Daniels, man.
Sometimes it's those blessings of that cursed season. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure no Bengals fan was happy to see rookie Joe Burrow tear his ACL. That torn ACL is the only reason why
they got Jamar Chase
is the Cincinnati Bengals. So silver linings, blessings in disguise this season could be if we end up getting a franchise-altering player of that type of caliber on the roster.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. So we're here because there is a purpose behind why we're here. We just got to make sure we don't miss when that opportunity presents itself. But anyway, that's the last super chat. We about to get out of here. Episode 1 of Hard Knocks in the books. We will be doing this every week until the latter stages of December. So we will try to jump on live, talk with y'all for a little bit about the episode. And I expect us to be have bigger roles in the upcoming episodes. Next week will feel a lot like this week, I think. Episode 2. I think when we start playing the division games, Giants and the Cowboys and the Eagles, that's when you'll start to see these episodes have a little bit more Commanders flavor to it. But y'all got anything to add before we get out of here?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just gonna tell y'all, y'all be dangerous. Don't be too dangerous with this confidence going into this Vikings game, man.
We'll talk about that on Thursday.
It's a trap, man.
It's every hallway got some crack in it. Don't get trapped in it. You heard the man. Hey, we gonna see y'all on Thursday, man. But y'all know the vibes, man. If you come at these Kangs, you best not miss. Till next time, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to Gabe.
Always shout out to Gabe, man. Damn, man. Gabe couldn't even get on Hard Knocks, man.